What up YouTube, it's Kiko and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, hey boo. For today's video, I'm gonna dig a little deeper into my stripper life. Well, not my personal stripper life, but just in general, the stripper life. Last video was tips and tricks for my beginner babies. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you see it. It's my most recent video. This one is gonna be more about the pros and the cons about being a stripper, which means the good and the bad. You know, it's all fun and games, but it does come with a price. It does come with a law, and I do truly believe that is not for everybody. This video is more to help you like figure out whether being a stripper is more for you or not. So the biggest and best pro, it's literally the money, like the good money. It's amazing money. I've made bands in 1 week. Like, there's really no limit to the amount of money that you can make as a stripper. Yeah, it is a job, but you're not an employee. You're an independent contractor. So you're literally working for yourself. It's really like being a boss without the boss title. It's like you literally go in whenever you want. And it's like, if you are in a club that's strict, you might have to go on certain days, but usually, like, if it's a lit club and they have a lot of girls, they won't require you to come on certain days unless you want to. I work in 2 of the best clubs in New York right now, and yeah, I don't have to come like a certain day to come another. Like, I don't have to come on a Tuesday so I could be able to work the weekends. So we get paid in tips. We don't get paid like hourly. So it's like, there's no limit to the amount that a customer can give you. Like, a customer can give you $1 million and nobody will have to know that. You know what I mean? Like, you can make bands just by one person. You know what I mean? Or like even a few people throughout the night, whatever. Like, it's really no limit to the amount to make. But the con of that is that not every night is a good night. So it's like, there's nights that you can make bands, but then there's nights that you'll make like $100. You know what I mean? There's nights that you'll only be able to make $150, $200, $300 fun. You feel me? Like, and it's not always like great, like, damn, I made a bag tonight. Like, it's not always like that. You gotta get used to having some bad nights and not letting it get to you to the point that you're like, damn, I don't want to do this no more. A lot of people have regular jobs because of the fact that it's not always good money. So it's like, when it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. I try to work in clubs where if it's bad, it's not too bad. So it's like, if I have a bad night, I still make money, you know what I mean, instead of losing money, because there's been a lot of times that I've lost money, you know what I mean? I just kept going and I didn't give up. Because of that, like, everything that I lost, I got it back and it duplicated, you know what I mean? I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know if, you know, it was gonna work out. I just kept going until it started working out, and now, like, I'm happy that I kept going. But a lot of people tend to give up. I just feel like it's really a mentality thing. Like, you really have to be in it to win it. Like, it was easy for me also because of the fact that I really wasn't working when I started dancing. I didn't have a job, so I really had no other choice but to go all in. Like, I was doing other things on the side, like music videos, makeup and stuff, but that money wasn't given as much. Yeah, at first dancing wasn't so consistent for me, so I just had to get used to having bad nights until my bad nights became great nights. And I still have some bad nights here and there, but it's nothing like how it was before. So I'm just glad for that. I'm not saying that this is everybody's experience, but this is my experience. And I know that, like, everybody has bad nights. Like, I know, like, some girls, like, make it seem on Instagram like they have good nights every night, but it's not the case. I be telling people this, like, not every night is a great night. Like, people not gonna post their bad nights, you know what I mean? Another pro is that it's mad fun. Like, it's so fun. Like, you I don't know, like, I've had great, like, I have so much fun when I work. I wouldn't say every night is fun. Like, there's some like, if it's slow, then I'm gonna be bored and it's gonna be like, oh, a drag. But I be having so much fun. Like, I be able to get drunk. A lot of the people that come to the strip club come regularly. Like, there's a lot of regulars. Like, it's like people, when you go to your favorite club, like, you always go back to that club because you love the vibe there. You know what I mean? It's like the strip club is the same thing. Like, there's regulars, and it's like you know them, so you comfortable with them. Every time you see them, it's like, yo, what's up, da, da, da. And it's lit. Whatever, if you have friends, like if you cool with the girls, it's lit. Like y'all trying to like hustle niggas together, it's lit. It really do be fun. I'm not even gonna hold you, especially when you get a little lit, a little tipsy. Not too tipsy, like I said in the first video. We're not getting too drunk at the strip club, girl. Plus you're dancing and stuff. Like I love dancing. Like I be dancing all over my house. Like dancing is one of my favorite things to do. Like I've always been a dancer. Like I used to dance for Alvin Ailey. I was in a performing arts school my whole middle school, and I just always like been into dancing, even whether it was hip-hop or ballet or like just me dancing bachata or me just twerking. Like I've always been the life of the party. I've always been the person to be the first one dancing. Like I just always been lit like that. So being a dancer and being a stripper is like the perfect job for me right now. Like it just matches me, my vibe. Like I'm the life of the party, so I'm really like a lit ass person. I'm one of the littest dancers where I work at, and you know, it makes me feel good. Like I get to like be myself. A con to that is that it's also dangerous, very dangerous. It's dangerous because you're dealing with money, and it may seem like the people that are throwing money on you and the people that are making money with you are in your best interest, but there's shisty people sadly in this world, and there's envious people in this world, and you might get robbed. There's a lot of incidents that has happened personally in a few clubs that I've worked at. I think in every club it has happened, no matter if it's upscale or an urban club or hood, whatever. I think every club has had incidents where a girl has gotten robbed after the club. It's dangerous because, you know, you can be walking to your car and somebody could just try to rob you, kidnap you, whatever the case is. Like things like this happen. You could get robbed, you could get followed and try to get, you know what I'm saying, you're leaving the club at like 5, 4 in the morning, whatever. It's a dangerous time to be outside, plus you got money on you, plus you're a girl. It's also dangerous because depending on the club you work at, you might run into ghetto females, ghetto guys. I worked at a club in the Bronx called Diamond Club, and I had to go because like I think it was like the second day that I was there, the fucking club got into, like, niggas in the club got into a rumble, right? Whatever. And then they hit some random ass nigga. The nigga started leaking, first of all. I thought they sliced him, but comes to show, I don't think they even sliced him. I think they just hit him so hard that he started leaking. But it was so bad. It was so much blood. And I felt so bad because this nigga really had nothing to do with the rumble. Like, they just, I think that nigga just had said hi to one of the guys in the fight, and because of that, they like beat his ass, like literally. And I was just thinking like, damn, how about if this would have been one of my friends that came to like, you know, be there for me? Because like I be telling my friends to pop out sometimes, like some niggas that I know, like I be telling them that, yo, pop out, like I'm a little bored. I just thought about that, like damn, how about if that would have been one of my mans? Like the fuck, like I love being around her niggas, like that's my vibe. Like I'm from the Heights, you feel me? But I don't want to be working and worried about I might get shot. Like, you know what I mean? It's, no. I don't like to mix the two. So now back to positivity. It is a great way to network. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, yo, if you into, like, music and shit like that, it's a great way for you to, like, meet celebrities, meet famous people. And it's not really the celebrities, but, like, the entourage and shit like that. You could get cool with them. And like fuck around, they put you on or whatever. Like that is a great way to network if you are into being an artist. Girl, get into it. It's also a good way to network if you're like video vixen and modeling in videos, cause like strippers and video vixens and models are like right hand in hand. A lot of rappers go to strip clubs to recruit females for the music videos. I've personally been recruited to be in a music video from the strip club, so it's like, you know, it's cool when you like making money, whatever, you working, and then you get booked right while you working. It's like, okay, more money, period. But then aside from all the networking and good connections that you can make, there's also drama. So be prepared for that. And also know how to handle the drama in a club, because it's different than being in the streets. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the block A bitch want to come with drama, you could just fight her and get it over with, whatever. When you're in the club, you're at work. So it's like high school, but hold on. Your bag, bitch. Your bag. I wouldn't say it's like drama like all the time. Like, to be honest, like, I don't think it's drama all the time, but it's drama sometimes. It's nothing that I can't handle. So back to the pros. A pro is that you can find a sugar daddy real quick in the clubs. I personally don't look for sugar daddies when I'm in the club because like, you know where I work at, and it's just like sugar daddies have this thing where after a while, if you're not giving it up, they're gonna move different. And being a stripper is all about selling a dream. Some girls are prostitutes and some girls do be fucking these niggas, and then there's the girls that finesse and just sell dreams. Once your sugar daddy realizes that you're not giving it up, he gonna get feisty. He gonna try to be like, yo, but like, you never give it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you demanding all this shit, but you never giving it up. Like, I do all this shit for you, but you're not giving it up. So it's like, after a certain while, you gotta know when to cut it off. And I just don't like, I wouldn't want somebody that, you know, I'm gonna cut off after a while, knowing where I work at, especially if they've done a lot for me. You know what I mean? I prefer to look for sugar daddies that are outside of the club, so they really don't even know where I live. They don't know where I work. They don't know my real name. Like, they don't know shit. You know what I mean? So back to the cons. Girl, be ready for them rude customers. They don't always come, and it's not like a everyday type of thing. But girl, you won't run into some. The rudest customer that I could think of right now is some nigga really told me to move out of his way. And okay, that was another incident. Actually, the rudest customer was another nigga that told me to move out his way. First of all, he passed me $100 and then told me to get the fuck out out of his face. I was like, what, nigga? Like, first of all, I didn't even come here for your money. You just gave it to me. That's the funny part. I came here to sit down and take a little breather. And then he really tried to tell me to get out of his face. And I'm like, nigga, I'm not even like, I didn't even come here for you. Like, nigga, you move. Like, you feel me? And he tried to get disrespectful, like, trying to keep telling me. I think he was, like, drunk or, like, high or whatever the fuck it was. He kept trying to be disrespectful to the point that I really had to call my mans. Like, yo, gang, come beat this nigga up. The best thing that comes with being a stripper, babes, is the freedom. I already talked about this in the first pro, but I really love how my job fits my lifestyle. So I'm really a person that be up all night. Like, it's 5:15 in the morning. Ooh, look at me jet skiing as I should, whatever. It's 5:15 in the morning. You know, I be up in the night. Like, that's just my lifestyle. I'm 21 years old, so it's like, if I'm not working on the weekends, I'm gonna be partying on the weekends, or, you know, still up doing something on the weekends. Even if I'm just watching movies at home, I'm gonna be up. Like I said, I can work whenever I want, and I can come in depending the club at whatever time I want. I can work in the day, I can work in the night, and it's freedom. And so it just fits me. It fits my personality. It fits me. It's just me. It does. The pros that I mentioned are more consistent than the cons that I mentioned, so don't get scared or anything. This is not to scare you away. It's just to let you know that things like this can happen. Listen, the reality is that everybody wants to be a stripper. People just don't want to deal with the consequences that comes with being a stripper. So yeah, that's about that for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and share. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that notification button so you won't miss another one.